Colossians 3:16, let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, and out of that, or as a byproduct, will come psalms and hymns, spiritual songs. So it's critical that I think this next generation of writers get grounded in the word and perceive themselves or cultivate the idea of them as being a pastor. You have the teaching pastor, and you may be the worship pastor. And so it's still pastoring people, and even in your writing, it's a way to serve your church biblical theology, but in a pop song format, you know? So you don't want it to be dry and crusty and all this, but it's like it is a format, accept the challenge that how can I take a particular aspect of God's character or a particular, maybe God's mercy or a particular way of looking at God or a passage of Scripture, and how can I put this in a 3.5-minute song form that when people sing this, that spiritual truth, that biblical reality is going to get, lodged in their spirit and make a difference in their walk. So at some point, even if it doesn't start that way, at some point in the process of this particular song that may have started with just a simple prayer idea, and then you go to the Scripture to find things that support that, as it's taking shape, run it by your pastor, run it by, make sure that things are theologically and biblically accurate and correct. And I love that. I love, like you mentioned, we can never get tired of singing the gospel story and putting that in song. So like you lived, you died, you said in 3 days you would rise, you did, you're alive, then you rule, you reign, you're coming back again. Try and just in a simple chorus kind of tell the story, like Lord, I lift your name on high does so well, just in that short chorus, that's the gospel right there,